Yes, sir, we trust that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, team. Yeah, Babu, maybe, sorry, I killed your 23 minutes today. You can carry on.
Yeah, no worries, Mahesh. Thank you. Thanks for that. Yeah, let's begin. So, hello everyone. Good evening and good morning, wherever who are attending from US or UK and Canada. So, let's welcome you all.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Just a minute. Okay. Before jumping into the actual session, there are few session guidelines. So I would request everyone, please be on mute and please turn off your videos. Videos not required here. So if you have any questions, so please park your questions and I will answer all of your questions at the end of the session. So also if you are asking any questions, so please should have a good intent and good respectful way. Fine. So before jumping into the topic, so let me start this day one of Power BI session with good motivation. So if you are from India now today, there is a IPL matches is going on. So from that's where I got this quotation from Google. So let me read this. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. Can someone explain me what is the meaning of this quote?
Maybe first we have to
Believe
believe ourselves.
Yes.
we
Yes.
have to believe ourselves and work hard on whatever things we are looking for, and we'll definitely get the success.
Yes, very good. Great, great. So self-belief and hard work. First, self-belief means first you need to believe yourself because I'm seeing a lot of people, so a lot of students, they are not self-confident. Self-confident means, so if you are not believing you, so then how HR will believe you? Then how your team lead will believe you? That's what self-belief. First, you need to believe yourself. Self-belief and hard work. So you need to do the hard work. See, if you see Virat Kohli, is a person, he doesn't get stardom overnight. He did lot of work. He did lot of hard work. So that's why every time you need to have a self-belief and hard work. This will always earn you a success. Okay, before jumping into the actual topic, so what I need to do, I would like to see few of the stats from you. Let me go to another tab. Please open your mobiles if you are attending from laptop, or else if you are attending from mobile, just go to this slido.com and enter this code. If you are attending from mobile, just by using the your camera, scan this QR code, you will get this link. So I want you to opt this. What motivates you to learn Power BI? There are 4 options. So please read this carefully and choose your option. Because in the call, I'm seeing 55. At least I need to get 30 plus votes.
Sir, could you please come again? How to log in this?
If you are attending from mobile, just go to your browser,
Hmm.
type this Google Chrome browser, slido.com and enter this code.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's fine. So here, if you see what motivates you learn Power BI, here by seeing the answers, most of you voted to upskill for my current job, improve work performance. So I can assume that most of you are currently somehow working on the reporting, data analyst. So you need to improve. The second is to switch career into data field. Okay. Okay, I would say 20 to 30% people are, let's say, for example, they are trying to switch their career from non-IT or testing or other domains to get job. Okay, this is fine to get job. And I think with this fourth option, I can assume that there are few freshers here, because who will go and build the project while learning? Learning means they are freshers. I think I can assume couple of people are here as a freshers. Couple of people are here as a freshers. Okay, fine. Thanks for voting this. Now let's get back into the subject. Okay, now let me give you a brief intro about me. Myself, Babu. I do have 8+ years of experience in data analytics industry. So my core experience is data analytics and data engineering. Currently, I am working as a lead BA developer in one of the global MNC. So I do certified in all data-driven Microsoft certifications, which is Power BI Data Analyst, Fabric Analytics Engineer, and Fabric Data Engineer. Okay, currently I am also Microsoft Fabric Community Super User. So with that, so the course is data analytics, Power BI with Fabric, Power BI with Fabric. Okay. So now, first, who should go for this skill? So it means that, so you will have lot of questions. You will have lot of questions. Who should go for this skill? So in this, the first and foremost is no coding background. If you say there is a someone is working in some other domain. So as I heard previously, someone is working as a teacher or lecturer. So this to learn Power BI, no coding knowledge required. To learn Power BI, no coding knowledge required. And next, so those who are looking for career transition. When I say career transition, if you are working as a non-IT employee, let's say you are working in a testing, or else let's say you are working in some service desk, or let's say you are working in some admin desk. So it's the best time and best place to switch career from non-IT to IT. Fine. Now next, career transition. Career transition also like this. Then career gap. This somewhat bit difficult, but we can get the calls. I'll tell you how still if you have career gap, how you will get the calls, along with how you get placed, because there are a lot of students having 1 year career break, 2 year career break. Those all are supported by KSR team, and they are getting their dream jobs. And freshers, of course, I agree. When I compare to this four, so freshers will have less chance. When I say less chance, it's not completely nil. It's not completely nil. So there is a less chance. So how you can get placed as a fresher with Power BI skill? So you should do something extra what you are learning. So let's say you should be very active in LinkedIn. So you need to build some kind of projects. You need to publish it in GitHub. So LinkedIn is the best place to get call for freshers. LinkedIn is the best place to get call for the freshers. All right. So with that, let's move to the next slide. See here, as part of today's agenda, so let's first talk about what is the importance of data. What is the importance of data, and followed by these topics, Today and tomorrow, we are completely focusing and understanding about what is the importance of data and how we can do the reportings and what are the tools available. So I'll guide you through that. I'll guide you. Okay, fine. So now let's discuss about life before BA world. So when I say life before BA world, if we go to the flashback, let's say let's go to the 2000. So 20 years back, 2004 or 2005, when if we need to do the reporting, when I say reporting, so there is a data, you need to present it to your client or someone. So you need to take the printout. So you need to go with the manual reports, as well as no real time. No real time means today what I will do, I will sit, I will do all the analysis, and I will enter manually into my machine. Then it will take time. then tomorrow only I can able to get the printouts and all. So no real time, not accurate, and delay also. This is the one of the key important factor. Delay also in providing the information. Nowadays no one is waiting for getting the information. Everyone is wants to get the answer in real time and accurate answers. Here if you see there are some printout. Here there is a chart, and here if you see there is a chart, and here what they all are doing, they are doing something, they are typing, they are doing some analysis. Here if you see they are doing some analysis. Fine. With that, let's move on to the next slide. Here if you see life after BA world. After BA world means when there is a digital era. Digital era means when they are going and building reports with the on digital screens. On digital screens. See here if you see there are two reports. One is here there are two reports. One is customer churn analysis. One is some American coffee test analysis of American coffee test. So here if you see these two are the reports which is built by KSR students, So how beautiful it is. Here if you see total customers, so active customers, how many inactive customers, retained customers exist means those who are left from the bank. And also here if you see trend analysis month wise, what is the customer churn percentage, like here by seeing this immediately your clients made their decisions, here also if you see it's actually some feedback data. When I say feedback, so every company will get you the feedback, will collect the feedback. Why? Because they need to improve their business. For that, here total respondents, how many people are responded, so in that how many male, how many female, and non-binary and preferred. See, it's your wish, you may give, you may not give, but any organization, they are not forcing you to give the feedback like that. Here you will get, there are 4 type of coffees, A, D, C, B, like that. These 2 reports are built by KSR student. Exactly in next 30 days, you every one of you going and building this kind of reports. Each one of you is going and building this kind of reports. Fine. So having said that, here, see, if you see any company objective, let's say, let me talk about KSR. So from KSR data vision point of view also, what end of the day Mahesh will think, see, how to get a new students. See, as a trainer, I'll call you as a students, but Mahesh, you as a customer. So how to acquire a new students or new customers to improve the KSR business, and customer satisfaction. So when I portray it as per KSR, student satisfaction. So how is he attending the calls regularly, sessions regularly? Is he practicing, and is he's having any doubts? So like that, you will get different calls from KSR to get the feedback. So that's why any company in the world, the main objective is to generate revenue, So no company across the globe is not working for free, But if you ask me, there are few set of companies, they will work for free. Can someone tell me what is those type of organizations?
NGO.
Yes, very good. NGOs and non-profit organizations. Those two are not working for profits, just they are doing some social service. Fine. Having said that, let's move on to the next slide. Now, okay, let's talk about a use case. See, by seeing this, you can get to know that this is a Swiggy. What you can order? You can order a food, whatever the food you like, you can order from Swiggy. So Swiggy is the one of the leading food delivery organization in India. So here if you see, not only Swiggy, if any organization, if they are doing business, so they will collect feedback or complaints, they will get complaints. So how the complaints here, if see in this case, so Swiggy, how you need to get, say, let's say you ordered a food, it's delayed. So for that, you can go and raise complaint. Again, you ordered something, some biryani, and you got, let's say, plain rice. Then you can raise a complaint. Like this, here, if you see, we have 5 years of data. We have 5 years of data. Let's assume in 2020, the first year, let's assume Swiggy founded on 2020. So we got a complaints, number of complaints per annum 365. Okay, now in 2021, 350. In 2022, we have 367. In 2023, 361. Again, in 2024, 367. Okay, here, these are the complaints. These are the complaints each every year Swiggy got from the consumers, from the customers. So this is the complaint. So this is in the table format. So it's hard to understand. So how the ratio, how the trend is happening. So for that reason, what I did, here if you see, I made this in a chart. I made this in a chart. Here if you see, the one thing here you seen in the table, just here I did it in chart. Here if you see, in 2020, 365. In 2021, 350. Like this, you are getting. So by seeing this, you can get one idea. So how the trend is happening. So if you see here, what happened for this 5 years, the complaints are stable. Here, if I draw a line, the complaints are stable. The complaints are stable. Okay, fine. Now, can I assume that Swiggy is not performing well? Can I assume that Swiggy is not performing well?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Any reason?
Because we
can't
don't
decide.
know how much sales has actually done. How
Oh,
many people
okay.
came to there.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and we can't decide on the complaints we got.
Okay, great.
They would have got some good reviews as well.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. So here, what you need to keep in mind that with only one data point. So here just we are having, what is the data point? When I say data point, complaints. With single data point, you don't assume this is not performing well or this is not doing well. So you need to think in a different way. You need to think in a different way. Here, if you see here, if you see in 2020, the bookings, see the green color line is bookings. Okay, this green color line is booking. This complaints is red color. Okay, so we have a bookings 400. We have a bookings 400. Out of 400 bookings, we got 365 complaints. It means for each order, we got on an average one booking for each order. But while going to the 2021, 2, 3, and 4. So when I compare with 2024, for 746 bookings, the complaints is 367. So here what happened, even though complaints are stable, but the bookings is increased. Here if you see. So if I portray this into ratio, now here if you see ratio of booking to clients 1:10. Here this is 1:10. Here 1:6. 59 means if I take round of 1:6. Then here 1:6. So 1:7. If you see in 2024, for every 2 bookings, only 0.03 complaints. So 2:03. 2:03. So this is how you need to analyze the data. So data analysis you can keep in mind that, of course, in future, you all are going and becoming a data analyst. Being a data analyst, your focus should not be on single data point. You need to cross verify in multiple directions, not only one way. So what is one way? In the one way in the road, you need to go only one direction. Now you need to scrutinize that in multiple ways. So here, when I show this first slide, only here we are able to see complaints. But after that, I shown you bookings also. So if I take ratio of booking versus complaints, now you are getting the clear picture. Now we are getting the clear picture. Okay, fine. Now what I'll do, so we will see one live example, how you need to do the analysis. We will see one live example. Just a minute. Okay. So now, so here this is ChatGPT. Okay, here this is ChatGPT. Everyone knows about it. I no need to explain what is this ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like your best friend. How best friend? Whatever you ask, it will give. Okay, if you need any information, any career related suggestion, everything it will give. Now let's see the how we can analyze the data analysis with one live example. Okay, live example. Okay, now let me ask you this question. Nowadays, which mobile app is addicting more to users? Which mobile app users are addicted more?
Instagram.
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 Okay, everyone majorly saying Instagram. Okay, now let me ask you that question. Which app is more addicted nowadays? Let's see what it will give. Okay, Instagram, YouTube, Snapshot, Reddit, Facebook. Okay, fine. Now let me ask top 10 countries, top 10 countries, or else top 10 apps, top 10 addicted apps. Let me see top 10. I would like to see top 10. TikTok. Okay. So TikTok in few of the countries it banned. Okay, that's fine. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapshot, Reddit, Facebook, X, WhatsApp. Okay, there are other two more apps. Okay, fine. Now what I would like to see, here, can you give me top 10 countries for Instagram, and users count. Okay, here we are getting top 10 countries. Here, if you see India 392.5 million. Okay, it's in 5 million. Okay, can you give me in crores? Can you give me in crores? Okay, now of course, being an Indian, I would like to see in crores. Okay. Now, here, if you see top 10 Instagram users by country, top 10 Instagram users by country. So India is at the top. 39.25 crores people are using the Instagram. Wow. See, most of the Indians are spending so much time on Instagram. Followed by, we have US, Brazil, Indonesia, Russia, Turkey, Japan, Mexico, UK, and Germany. Okay, let me copy this into a Excel. Let me paste it here. Okay, let me paste it here. Okay, for now, let me Keep it like this. Let me insert a table. Okay, fine. So this is just, let me delete this. I don't want record, delete column E. Okay. So Instagram users, so country which is at the top. So by seeing this data, can I assume, so Indians are using Instagram very widely? Can I assume that?
Yes, by seeing this data, yes, we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Okay, fine. Now, let me ask you one more question. Can you give me the usage ratio with respect to population against each country? Okay. Usage ratio. Okay, fine. So we got the usage ratio also. How it is calculating? Instagram users division by total population. Now let me copy this. Let's go to the Excel. Let me paste it here itself. Okay, let me paste it. Let me remove this. Let me hide this. Let me make it table, and let me make this some color. Okay, this is usage ratio. Okay, this is country, this is usage ratio. Now what I'll do, I will sort it as per the ratio. From largest to smallest. Now you can tell me what is your observation from this table. What is your observation from this table?
Based on the usage of the Instagram, and Turkey will be the top country, and India will be the least one. But based on the population, yes, we are the top.
Yes. Here, if you see, that's what, don't rely on numbers. If you rely on numbers, you will end up with some false data analysis. So if you go and show this to client, so obviously because of this number, everyone will agree Indians are using Instagram very widely. But the truth is, if you go with the usage ratio, here if you see, when I unhide, see, how come India would be at the top position if you come to the ratio at the bottom place? It's because of ratio. See, if you see Turkey, where here Turkey 6th position, 5.83 crore. So, but what is the actual population? 8.6. See, 67% people are using. Then Brazil, out of 21.7, 14.4 crore people are using. Here if you see, this is how, see, that's what I'm telling you. Don't rely on single data point. You need to check in multiple directions how we can give you the best analysis to our clients or whoever using your reports. Fine. So with that, let me go back to the presentation. Now here what we will do, see here also, that's why I mentioned, just a minute. Here also I mentioned, so don't rely on single data point. You need to check with, is there any other data points are there? Fine. Now what we will do, now everyone would know we have a petrol or diesel crisis. We have a fuel crisis. So when was Iran war started? If you remember, just can anyone tell me tentative date?
First week of March.
Yes, correct. First week of March. Okay. So what I did here, I took just 15 days of data. Here it's not there. I'll show you in the Excel sheet. Don't worry about that. So date, fuel type, how many liters sold. See, I took this data from one of the petrol bunk which is residing near me. So this is the liters actually they sold per day after the when the war was started. Okay, fine. Now, how you can analyze this data? How you can analyze this data? Okay, here if you see the same fuel data, here we have the same fuel data. Here we have. Just a minute. Okay, let me increase the font size. So data, fuel type, liters sold. Here if you see, we have the 1st March to till 15th March. 1st March to till 15th March. So every day, how much liters of petrol sold? How much liters of diesel sold? So we have this data. We have this data. So now, if I give this data to someone who is learning Power BI in a day or in a week, okay, I'm repeating again. So if I give this data to someone who is learnt or learning Power BI in a day or in a week, okay, so or else in a 10 days or 15 days, they will get you the insights like this. So here if you see, just what this normal analyst, highest petrol sales, okay, 14th March. Again, lowest petrol sale, 10th March, 3,700 liter. Highest diesel sale, 14th March, this much. Lowest diesel sale, 10th March, this much. Then total petrol sold from 1 to 15, 64,900 liters. And total diesel sold 1,16,1,500 liters. So when I gave this data to, who is learnt Power BI in a week or in a day, those analysts, I call them as a normal analyst. So they will give you the insights like it's like a basic level. It's like a basic level of insights. It's not about you. If I go and give this data to any normal degree holder, simply, can you give me some insights? If I ask them, simply they will total it and they will give some insights like this normal analyst. See, with this what happened, that normal analyst is telling that, so end of the analysis, that's all, he ended the analysis. Okay, fine. Now if I go and give the same data, with those someone who is learnt or learning Power BI for 2 months or 3 months, and they dedicatedly worked and they did all the assignments, they practiced every day, along with the trainer, whatever he or she is saying. So those kind of analyst, I call them as a pro analyst, which is nothing but professional analyst. So here if you see how many insights they generated, here if you see, the first thing is total petrol sold, okay, again total diesel sold, okay, again petrol contribution, how much petrol contribution, so again how much diesel contribution with respect to the total liters sold here, okay, again average petrol per day, what is the average liters sold? So it's nothing but around 4,000 liters, then average diesel per day, again here if you see what is the peak day of the petrol and how much it's contributing the total petrol sales. It's on 14th March, 5,200. Again, it is contributing 8,000. Here, if you see peak diesel, it is so like this. That professional analyst given almost, let me count it, how many insights. Here, if you see almost 22 insights they given me, So that's what, if you ask me, those who are going and learning Power BI in a day, in a week, definitely they will give you the insights like this. Those who are going and learning or learnt Power BI in a long run, whether it could be 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months, they did lot of hard work. They spent time with tool. When I say tool, it could be Power BI, it could be or any other data analysis tool. They will give you this kind of insights. So not only this, I'll show you one more example. Here if you see, there is one more table. So this is this is prepared by one of our former KSR student. Actually, what happened? I given this data to one of previous student from KSR. So what he did? So he given me this many insights. Here, if you see, almost 48 insights. But if I gave this data to the normal analyst, see simply here what we have: player, matches, runs, balls faced, 4-6. Basically, this is our last India T20 World Cup data when India won. I extracted this data from website. So when I given this data to normal insight, just he given insights, 9 insights. Just it's a basic level information. But here if you see how many insights, okay, along with the basic insights, see Sanju Samson scored 321 runs from 161 balls. His strike rates and how many runs he scored per ball. Almost he scored 2 runs per ball. Almost he scored 2 runs per ball. But here if you see there, we can see another insight. So here Shivam Dubey scored 235 runs in 8 matches. Average is this much, and 13.5 of team runs score, 13.5 percentage. Like this, if you see, and the last insight, the top 6 batsmen are these people. Together scored 1500 plus runs, which is 88.5. Almost when we do round of 90% of the team total runs, these 6 batsmen scored. This is how insight should be like. But what is this? Here also we have insights. Of course, I agree. But this, I can call it as a basic level insights. I can call it as a basic level insights. This is how you need to analyze the data. It's not about just you are learning and you are learning a Power BI in a week, in a day. So it's not about learning. So it needs your practice, your dedication and everything. Fine. Let's go back to the presentation. So now what we will do? So this is where we stuck. Okay. So this is fuel selling data. Fine. Now let me talk about one more example. See, for data analysts, you don't need any degree. Just if you have a thinking ability, you can do that. I'll tell you how you can do that. See here, if you see, there is a phone called iPhone. Here, this is iPhone. Everyone know what is this phone. So this is the model is iPhone 17 black 256 GB. Okay, fine. Here, actually, this screenshot, what happened? From past few days, my father is asking to get me the one iPhone for him. Okay, because so many days he is asking, and I also planned for that. So after that, I told him to, okay, you can go and check and put it in the cart. So what he did lot of searches and he liked this iPhone 17. Okay, I also agree, and I am ready to get this phone to my father. Okay, fine. Now here, what happened? He observed one thing. What he observed, see here, if you see, the phone cost is how much? 82,900. The phone cost is 82,900. But after this, you are seeing something here. 156 product promise fee. Can someone explain what is this? What is this product fee? What is this product fee, team?
It is the promise given by the company for the safe transport.
Shipment or
Basic.
transport.
Yeah, safe transport. So it's correct. It's a safe. So they are taking care of some safety of our product, and for shipping this, they are charging this. Okay, up to this. Okay, all right, fine. Now here, if I go, let me tell you, based on 7192 ratings by verified buyers. So the rating is 4.6, and how many ratings we got for this phone? 700, 192. Okay, can I say that 700, 192 people are purchased this product? Agree? Agree?
Yes.
Yes. See, if you buy that product only, you will have a chance to go and give your rating. If you don't buy product, how you can go and give the rating? So in this case, I can assume that 7,192 peoples. Okay, now let me, so what my father did, you know, let me go to the calculator. 7,192, okay, 7,192 into how much? 156. See how much amount? 11,21,952. See here when I am going and buying this phone, just it is for me just 156. But based on the how many customers are purchased based on this rating, if I go and multiply this with this, I'm getting almost 11 lakhs, almost 11 lakhs, which is very huge, which is very, very huge. So maybe it could be for, as said by someone, secure packing and open box verification included. This product from his fee, it's for secure package. It's for secure package, and there are something nowadays, everything, whatever the important items, they are opening in front of us and they are checking the product. So it's because of that. So in this 11 lakhs, maybe they will spend 7 to 8 lakhs and they will keep 2 to 3 lakhs as a profit. 2 to 3 lakhs as a profit. But here the intention is, I would like to bring up here, see how my father, he is a 60 years old, 60 years old, and he studies just 12th standard. 12th standard means, in when I say intermediate, he studied just, he is not even have any degree, just 12th standard. See how my father did analysis. See, that's what, for data analysis you don't need any degree or master degree. Just it's depends upon your interest and passion, your thinking. It's just interest and passion on thinking. Okay, fine. Now, having said that, let's move on to the next slide. Now here, if you see, okay, this is a sample data set. Here, if you see, this is Excel. There is a employee ID, full name, job title, department, business unit, gender, some ethnicity, age, hire date, and some salary column, bonus. Okay, fine. So here, what happened? Here, if you see, there are employees from different departments: IT, finance, accounting, again marketing, like different departments, different BUs. BUs means business units. Okay, fine. See now, when I go and build a report, first what I need to do, I need to get the data. How I am getting this data? Basically, let's assume, you can assume this as a Amazon data. This is the Amazon customer data. Let's assume this is Amazon customer data. Here I am storing this data in where? In Excel, or it could be CSV. Okay, here almost around, I would say, in this screenshot we have 32 customers are there. 32 or 31 if I exclude header, we have 31 customers are there. Okay, fine. What if in Amazon, how many customers are there? When I say, let's say 3 million customers, let's go and see how many customers are there in Amazon. Here, when I go and check total customers count in Amazon, see, 315 million customers are there. 315 million. 315 million customers are there. Now, question. Can I save 315 million customers into Excel workbook?
No.
No. What is the capacity of data which we can store in the Excel workbook?
1 million.
1 million.
Yes, 1 million. When I say 1 million, 10 lakh rows. Okay, 10 lakh rows. See, if I would like to store 351 million customers, how many Excel sheets do I need to maintain? 315 Excel sheets. Okay, practically It's not possible. Practically, it's not possible. Then what is the solution? So for that reason, here we need a database. Here we need a database. So database is a place where you can store the data, fine. Now what is this report? Here if you see, based on this report, we built this HR dashboard. So how I built? So we have a separate tool, Power BI. By using that tool, I built. Here if you see, total employees, male employees, employee department by gender, like this. Here we are seeing some insights. So how I built this report? So first of all, if I go and build any report, for that I need a data. Where I would have the data. I would have the data in this Excel. So what we will do, by using this Excel, we can build this kind of beautiful reports. Fine. So now, so in Amazon, we have 315 million. So here Excel is not correct choice. So for that reason, we are entered into a database. What is database? Database is a place where you can store the data and you can access in multiple directions. Let's say, for example, you can assume this is a IRCTC website. So basically, if you don't know what is IRCTC, it's a website where you can go and book the railway tickets in India. So let's say I am sitting here and I am booking a ticket. Okay. Again, let's say Ashish is sitting here. Again, he is booking the ticket. Let's say Reena, she is sitting here. She is booking the ticket. So database is a place where we can store the data and we can access it in multiple ways. It's a centralized storage. I'll give you here one layman example. In every village, I mean, I'm talking about rural villages in India, we have one water tank like this. So from this water tank, let's assume here village is there. How waterman will send this water? There will be some big pipeline. Let's assume this is a big pipeline. So here like this water will flow. This is a one connection, this is one connection, this is one connection, this is one connection, like this. So this is a center place where water storage point. From this everyone is accessing like this. Your database is also like a storage point. You can store the data from here. You can get the data. But here, how you can get the data? See, if I am speaking here in English, you all are understanding. But what if when I speak in Hindi, only those who know Hindi, they will understand. So when I speak in Telugu, those who knows, they will understand. When I speak in Kannada or Tamil or Malayali, so when I speak in any regional language from India, those who knows that respective regional language, they will get to understand that. But for communicating to database also, we need a language. It's not simple. Just you can go and stand in front of database. Okay, database. Can you please give me the data? No, definitely it will not give you data. It would have their own data. So the language is nothing but SQL. You need to communicate. You need to communicate your database with SQL. So if you are going and asking in any other language, it will not give you. So let's say if you go and ask database, can you give me the KSR this batch attendees details? No, definitely it will not give you. You need to go with SQL. So SQL stands for structured query language. So it is used to, as mentioned, communicate with database. Okay, fine. Communicate with database. Fine. Now, having said that, here if you see data codes, we keep on hearing in this after the COVID, 20th century, 21st century. See data. See, can someone tell me where the data is not there? So data is everywhere. Data is the new currency. See here, if you see the quotes are data is new currency, new oil, new economy, new asset. I'll tell you one recent example here. See, the war is happening between Iran and America with Israel. Okay, Iran and America with Israel. So somewhere I read in the news, Iran is ready to cut the data cables in sea underground. Today also I got that news. See, what if Iran did the same? If Iran did the same, from where to where they are going this data cables, obviously there will be a emergency. There will be a emergency because the data cables is linked with data centers. That if you are seeing in news for past 5 to 6 months, we keep on hearing there is a one famous company Google where it is going and starting their first data center in India. Can someone tell me?
Visakhapatnam.
Yes, Visakhapatnam. Okay, so in Visakhapatnam they are going and building first data center in India. Okay, so that's how. See, if you ask me, on top of this, I will add one quote. In future, so in future, the war would happen for data. See, keep in mind that. See, I'm not sure down the line 50 years or 100 years, definitely for data, war definitely would happen because that's how the power of data. See, if you let me tell you one layman example. Tomorrow you can go, if you go or visit any vegetable seller shop, so you can go and ask him what you are doing data analysis in your vegetable shop. Definitely he would not understand. You can go and ask in a layman terms. So past 6 months, how much profit you got? Past 6 months, what is the sales? And what is the tomato price of last 10 days? And why, how many customers are coming daily? On an average, what is the sales of yours? So even though he is a vegetable seller, he definitely do this all calculations. In technical terminology, we can call this as a data analysis. But for him, it's just calculations. Even though he is a vegetable seller or supermarket seller, everyone will calculate this. What is the profit, today profit, and what is today sales? How many customers purchased? What are the most selling product? Definitely they will check for this. That's what data is very, 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 very important. Fine. Now let's talk about some cleaning example. Here, if you see, this is a table where I have country, sales, profit. Country, sales, profit. Okay. See, now I don't want like this table. Let's portray this as a chart. Now here, if you see, okay, instead of looking this table, here it looks good. But here there is a mistake. Can someone tell me what was that mistake? Can someone tell me what was the mistake here happened?
Country.
Data is
Instead
not
of
clean.
Countries are completed.
Yes.
Data is not clean.
Yes, data
we
is not clean.
two
Correct.
countries, but they displayed in
Yes, here if you say ideally how many countries are there here? We have two countries.
two countries.
USA, UK. Okay. So what you need to do? Okay, what some people will think, okay, you are getting this data from client. So what, let's say, can someone go and ask with their client, boss, this data is not cleaned. So can you send me the cleaned data? Do you think your clients will give cleaned data?
No.
Definitely no. So what if I ask the same with client, what would happen? The next minute I will throw out. I'll throw out of the company. See, clients will give you the data in different ways, but it's our responsibility to clean the data. It's our responsibility. Okay. So now if you see the cleaned data, this is how it would look like. See, US, UK. So US made this much sales, UK made this much sales. Okay, fine. So that's what data cleaning is very, 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 very important as part of data analysis. Why? Because you are getting data in multiple forms, uncleaned data, semi-cleaned data, like that. No client will give you the cleaned data. Fine. Okay, having said that, moving on to the next slide. Here, let me take one layman example that is all about importance of data. Okay. See, actually, you are thinking KSR is only doing coaching center or training institute. No, they have their own mobile brand. See here, if you see how beautiful it is. KSR like 3 cameras. See here, there is a new phone launched by KSR Data Vision. Okay. See, after a few products sold, obviously we will get the ratings. So if you go and buy a Samsung phone, after using, you will give you some rating based on your usage, how you are feeling. So like that, here I got 6 ratings. Please listen carefully. One is customer 1 4.5, customer 2 4.2, customer 3 4.0, customer 4 4.3, again customer 6 4.4. But there is a one rating. There is a one rating. I got 1. It could be because of defect unit, and even though if it is a defect product or something, for KSR it's a bad review. For KSR Data Vision, it's a bad review. Okay. Now there is a question. So with this all ratings, if I take average, so summing up the all ratings, division by average. So here, how much rating I got? I got 3.73, which is no organization will accept this kind of. Everyone, maybe they will accept greater than 4. So it's not that much great. Okay. So now, question. Is it means this phone is not good or bad? So is this phone, sorry? Can you repeat again? Does this mean this phone is a bad review?
No, sir. You can't say that this phone is bad.
Yes. Okay. Now here, because of this rating, because of this one rating, I am getting this less rating. Okay. What if I exclude this rating? Let's say if I exclude this rating, and if I can go and calculate average. Now here, if you see, the rating is 4.28. Obviously, Mahesh will happy because of this rating. But if I go and show this rating with Mahesh will be scolding. Why you are getting this rating? What is the see here? The conclusion of this example from this example is, you need to be very careful while you are doing analysis. You need to be very, very careful. See, because of one data point, of course, I agree. If you see, the one handset was damaged and defective. Maybe it could be damaged in the transit. It's not responsibility of KSR. It's the responsibility of transporter. It's the responsibility of transporter. So, or it could be defective or some manufacturing defect. Because of that decision, what would happen here? The rating gradually decreased. If I exclude this, I'm getting the very good rating. I'm getting the very good rating. See, that's what the conclusion of this from this example. One bad data point can spoil entire product reputation. When I say bad data point, this is bad data point. So be careful while you are analyzing the data. Be careful. See, and one more thing, evidence and proof is the key. don't go and do any assumptions. So don't go and see, not only for data analysis, I'm telling you this assumption for your life also. Lot of things we can assume. No, don't go and think in assumption. You need to have valid proof. You need to have valid proof. Then only proof is the key. Never believe on assumptions. Here if you see, don't believe on the assumption. Fine. So with that, now next, let's enter into the Power BI. So how we can build the report? So let's say there is a Excel sheet. Where was that? This is by using the Excel sheet. The one tool we are going and learning is Power BI. So Power BI stands for business intelligence. BI stands for business intelligence. By using the Power BI, the first thing, you can clean the data. Again, you can analyze the data. Again, you can visualize the data. So Power BI is a tool where you will clean the data, analyze the data, and visualize the data. Basically, it is converting your raw data into insights. Insights means what? Based on your insights, your clients will take good decision to improve their business. So you are playing a key role here. Based on your, see, this is a revenue. Let's say this is something here. Let's say there is some revenue. Based on your report only, your clients make some good decisions. See, that's what it's not. Power BI is not about just you are doing some fancy reports. It's all about the way you are analyzing the data. So based on the analyzation of your data, you can go and give some suggestions. You can tell that, boss, this product is, I'm observing past 3 months, it is not performing well. Could you please talk to the marketing teams? What happened? Why? So can we give some more discount on this? Like that, you need to suggest. It's not just about you are getting the data and you are building the report, just you are sharing. You need to think different. Fine. So now, here if you see, in Power BI, we have main 4 core components. Anyhow, every component we are going and learning in detail. So the first thing is Power Query. Power Query will help you to clean the data. Next, Power Pivot. Power Pivot would help you to create data modeling. So all this we would learn in detail in our future sessions, creating a data modeling. Next, Power View. So Power View, where you can go and visualize the data. Next, the last but not least, Power BI services. Once you've done this all things, let's say you built, this is a report. Okay, let's say this, how you can go and share with your client. Definitely you are not going and bringing your laptop to your client, because you are sitting in India, your client is sitting in somewhere in US, UK, or Australia, Canada. So you need to share. How you need to share? There is a separate component called Power BI services. I would say cloud. Power BI cloud. You can share report with your client through this Power BI services. Okay, through this Power BI services. Fine. Now, okay, you may have the question. We have a lot of tools. In the market. See, when I say market, it's not a supermarket. It's a BA market. BA tools available in the market. Here, if you see, Tableau, Looker is Google product. Domo, again Looker is repeated 2 times. That's fine. MicroStrategy, Zoho, and there is one more product from Google, Data Studio. Here, if you see, SAP, Amazon QuickSight. This is the Amazon's in-house visualization tool. Like this, there is one more thing, Click. See, here we have a lot of tools along with the Power BI. Here, if you see, among these all tools, the only tool which is competing with Power BI is nothing but Tableau. Tableau is only one tool. Nowadays, almost distance is increased. Nowadays, for the past 4 to 5 years, Power BI is leading the visualization market. It could be based on several factors. Let's see what are those factors. See, here if you see the factors are Gartner. There is a company called Gartner. I'll tell you what this company will do. This company will take some feedback or some survey. They conduct survey from the customers. They will prepare some chart. Let me show that to you. See this kind of charts. Here if you see this, we can call it as a magic quadrant. This we can call it as a magic quadrant for BI and analytics, BI tools. Here, if you see this magic quadrant, you will have a 4 quadrants. Okay, 4 quadrants. In this, what they will do. So let's assume this is a race. Let's assume this is a race. This is a starting point and this is a ending point. Let's assume this is a road and this is a race. They are running to reach this target. They are running to reach this target. Here, if you see what happened, even if I say without completion of 50% of race, almost 50% of the tools collapsed less than 50% of the race. Here if you see, there are some tools, Google, Oracle, Salesforce, Tableau is merged into Salesforce. Then SAP, it is in the, let's say, 75% of the target. Now here if you see the one and only tool which is at the top is Microsoft. And if you see the distance is also very more between this and this. Even though I agree, Microsoft, Tableau, Google are in the leaders quadrant, but it is at top position. It is at top position here if you see. Okay, fine. Now here if you see the next thing is search volume in Google. Search volume in Google. Let's see what is this search volume in Google. Let me go to the Google. So here what I'll do, Google Trends. Okay, just search Google Trends. Click on this. Now here, let me tell you something, how you can search this. Let me tell you one of the recent example. Let's search for what we can search recently. Okay, let me search for match. Today match was happening between CSK and Mumbai. Let me search CSK. Okay, Chennai Super Kings. Here if you see Chennai Super Kings search volume. Okay, let me put this to last week. See here if you see last week, something 18th, there is a spike. 18th, maybe there will be a match played Chennai Super Kings on 18th. Again, today there is a spike. Today, 23rd. Why? There is a match happening between Chennai and Mumbai. Now, if I need to compare this with Mumbai Indians, click on this plus symbol. Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians. Okay, this is the team. Now here, when I select this, see here, now there is a comparison. There is a comparison. See, maybe on Friday 16th, there will be a match for Mumbai Indians. Again, till this date, 20th, there is no match. But today, if you see, 2 spikes. Why 2 spikes? Today, the match is happening between Mumbai and Chennai. That's why it is. Now, in the same way, if you go and search for Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. See, this is for past week. What I'll do, let me put, actually Microsoft Power BI was launched on 2015. Let me do it custom. Let me select start date 2015. Let me take, I think July or June 1st. And end date today. Okay, now let's go and apply. See here, if you see, when it was launched on to June, roughly June. See, slowly it is increasing. See, after 2022, see, so the maximum peak stage is July 2024. Now let's compare this with Tableau. Let's go and search for Tableau software. Yes. See that for the same period. Now here you can see the clear difference. Here if you see, initially Tableau was on top. Okay, slowly after in 2016, Power BI crossed Tableau. See, almost it's zero from 2017 to 2020. See, zero. After that, there is some sudden rise. Why? Because I think in 2020 or 21 they merged into Salesforce. See, if you in school, what will happen? Let's say there is a person A, person B, person C. Okay, person A and person B have enemies. What happened? Again, person C become a enemy to person B. Then immediately person B came with person A. He's telling he's doing something. I need to mix with you. So what will happen? For enemy, they are mixing both to compete the Power BI. So that's where there is a sudden spike in May 2020. So later still there is some up and downs, but still Microsoft Power BI is leading. This is one live example of Google Trends. One live example of Google Trends. Fine. Let's go back. Now the next thing is maximum features. Maximum features. Again, next, cost cheapest among other tools. If you see, it is cheap because Tableau license is very costly. Okay. Again, history and brand. If you see, Microsoft is a branded. Microsoft is a brand. Then one thing, as a developer, I don't like every month updates, but from the product point of view, I would like, see, they are keep on releasing every month updates to improve the product, So these are the top reasons when we should go for Power BI. Okay, fine. Now what we will do, let's see how Power BI works. If you see, usually we need to go and install a tool called Power BI Desktop. It's a free. We need to install this software. We will see in upcoming sessions how we can install this software. Once if we install the software, first initially we will start loading data from Excel and we will build a report. Once if we build the report, we can share with our CEO or directors everything through this Power BI services. Initially we can use Excel sheet followed by CSV and database. So we can share the reports with clients through Power BI services. Okay, fine. So now with that, what I'll do, let me come back here. So with that, we'll stop today's session here. So there are some drawbacks also Power BI. So what is those negative points? I don't want to share the day one class. Okay, let me share that negative points in tomorrow's session. So with that, we'll stop here. Now I am opening the floor for questions. Are you all clear, team? If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes,
As
yes,
you
ma'am.
said that, yeah, as you said that if we have some reviews and one review is bad, then if we analyze that data and at the output is getting like worst case analysis is done by us, right?
Yes.
You gave the example of the mobile ratings.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, if at all, if we come across some data like that, so what should we do? Should we include or we should skip it up?
See, that's where you need to take the call. Call means you need to take a decision. So you can go and propose. See, you need to made a two calculations. One is with that bad review, with that bad data point. One is without that bad data point. So you can prepare those two reports, and before going to the client, you need to share this with your team lead or manager or some whoever is the you are reporting. This is how I am getting. If you go with A, then this would be the rating. If you go with this B, we get the some improvement rating. So can we propose this to client? So later we can propose this to client. So based on the client decision, we can move forward.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions, team?
And I need to ask about this Power BI. Is it daily we have this?
No, ma'am.
Actually, my
Actually,
sister
we
shared.
have Monday to Friday.
Okay. At the same time?
Yes, same time, 8 to 9:15.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Team, any questions? Any questions related to today's session or career? So please feel free to ask.
After Power BI, you will start SQL as well, right?
Yes, actually, here I'll tell you one thing. This, just a minute. Here we will start this batch with Power BI and how cycle will go after Power BI Azure, after Fabric, then after this SQL. But you will have a luxury once after these 5 free sessions if you registered for this course. So see, in KSR we have data science, data engineering, data analytics, and there is some Snowflake data engineering, and there are some other courses also, multi-cloud data engineering. So in each and every of these 5 courses there is a common subject, SQL. Let's say you joined this Power BI, then once you registered, the first thing is you will get the SQL recordings of this session. The second, no, I don't want to go with the recordings, I only need live. Then in that case, if there is any batch parallelly starting with SQL, then you will get a access for that to attend the live classes. Of course, obviously, if you need live sessions from me, you need to wait till completion of these 3 topics. No, I don't want to waste my time, so I will attend SQL live sessions from another trainer. So if you agree for that, then we will provide the live sessions of that another trainer's course, and as well as we will provide recordings of this batch.
Okay.
Sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, I am from finance background and I have a career gap of 7 years.
Mm.
So, I am totally from finance background, so I don't know anything about SQL. So will it be suitable for me to proceed with this?
Yes, yes, definitely. See, that's what here, if you see, where was that slide? Just a minute, team. Let me see. Even though if you have career gap, you are switching from non-IT to IT. See, in KSR, the one thing I would like to tell you, we teach every subject, even though it could be SQL, Power BI, or Fabric, we'll teach from scratch. Like ABCD. If you are first time when you are going to school, when you are learning ABCD, what you will do? First, you will rub the A, then B, then
Yeah.
C. After some words like that, we will teach everything from the scratch. So definitely you would be understand what we are teaching.
Okay.
Okay, team. So with that, we'll stop here. If you have any questions, please park it for next session, which is tomorrow. So with that, we'll stop here. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the class timing every day?
8 to 9:15.
PM?
Yes, this is the same time.
India
8.
India time. India
Yes,
time,
8
right?
8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Thank
thank
you.
you all. Any
Yeah,
questions?
thank you.
Someone is saying something? Yes, ma'am.
No, no, thank you. Just thanking you.
Yeah. Thank you all. So have a great day. Let's meet tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.